DJs of the time that I grew up, listening to. So I think inherently I've always like loved music in that sense, and I think naturally I would have progressed into DJing at some point. But like something I'm really obsessed with doing is this idea of mixing old school house, that we grew up on with which I find is the most progressive genre.
And you just had, your first gig at Carfax 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
How was that like, playing for the first time, or in Joburg as a professional DJ?
It's nerve-wracking, of course, but it's so interesting because you have to understand in fashion, an audience reaction is so different than music, because I don't get to see necessarily people react to my work. People react to my work in the privacy of their homes, in the dresser, in their wardrobe, So it's very interesting seeing people react to what I do in real time, which is through music. And it's really incredible. I had my set at Carfax. I had 2 sets in Cape Town already.
Wow.
So yeah, my festive is looking quite hectic.
Wow, so you're already like booked and busy?
I'm booked and busy. But it's incredible, and I'm so appreciative and so honored to be able to share the space with such amazing people who I get to, call friends. Or Black Coffee says that he's been seeing a lot of my videos, and of course Mandisa, Thebe Magugu has been such a big supporter. So it's good. It's a great space filled with sheer talent. You can't fault the brilliance of South African music. Like wherever I go, like I had a show in Paris, fashion show in Paris, and later on at like a club, they were only playing South African music.
Wow.
They play South African music in New York, in London, wherever you go, which shows you how cutting edge and progressive we are,
Yeah. And finally, man, is there such a thing? Because obviously, you're a fashion guy. Now there's music. Is there a way that you're gonna blend the two?
I think definitely, like I'm so excited to not only have my own shows, which I already do, but then doing the music or the set for the show, there's I can't talk about it in much detail, but I just opened Magugu House in Dunkeld, my concept store.